Hey yo, what's going on guys? It's your boy Scatino, aka Scat. Brand new video for you today, and today it's just a checking in video, just to see how everybody's getting on. It's not necessarily about gaming or anything like that. It's literally bored out my head, stuck in this house, and I just wanted to check in with people, see how everyone's getting on. Like I say, we're still going through this lockdown, going through this coronavirus, you know, really starting to struggle with it. Me personally, I'm really starting to struggle with exactly what's going on right now. It's difficult, and I'm not unique in that. I know everybody is in the same boat, everybody's having issues, everybody's struggling, everybody's just trying to get through day to day just as best as we possibly can. I mean, we're all in it together. I mean, we really are all in it together. This is literally affecting everybody. You know, this is not just affecting a small minority of people. This is affecting everybody. And it's difficult. It's really difficult. So I'm kind of thinking, like, you know, I'm sort of sat here again in the house, not doing anything, like just sort of going out of my mind. I was just thinking, well, what could I do to sort of, like, I don't know, just to sort of occupy myself. And I think, well, why not come on here and do a video and talk to you guys? And, you know, because I'm sure there's a lot of people out there, and probably a lot of people who may actually see this video who's probably sat at home going through the same thing that I'm going through right now. And I just want to let you know that you're not alone. A lot of people are feeling that same way, and a lot of people are struggling right now. But, you know, at some point we will get through it, and we will come out the other side. I'm pretty sure of that, but it's just going to take some time. Hopefully sooner rather than later, but, you know, obviously it seems a lot more later at the moment than it seems rather than sooner. But, you know, we've got to keep going. We've got to keep going. I mean, this coronavirus, I mean, my situation with this coronavirus is I've seen what this coronavirus is doing to people. You know, I work as a nurse. That is my job. I am a nurse, and I work within the NHS. I've been on the front line. I've seen people, you know, who have coronavirus. I've seen the impact it's had. I've seen people very poorly, unable to have the family around them. It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. It really is. But, you know, we as nurses, doctors, porters, domestics, you know, everybody working within healthcare, everyone working within the NHS or whatnot, you know, we all are still people at the end of the day. We all have feelings. We're all fed up ourselves. You know, we all want things to get back to normal as soon as possible. You know, I mean, my personal situation is I go to work, I'm surrounded by a lot of, you know, unpleasantness, a lot of sadness, but a lot of good as well. You know, don't get me wrong, not everything's negative. There is a lot of good going on out there. You know, a lot of people are recovering, and a lot of people are being discharged from hospital, and it's great to see. But then we come home and we have to deal with what we've seen, what we've dealt with, and a lot of people are having to do it on their own, or with, you know, bare minimum contact with other people, and it's really hard. Luckily I've got my girlfriend here who's also a nurse, and, you know, at least we are at home together, you know, and we can sort of just get each other through this. We're just like trying to get each other through it. I mean, the people I want to go see, I can't go see my family, which is really difficult. I'm used to seeing my family near enough on a daily basis if I'm not at work. At least one member of my family, whether it be, you know, my sister or my brother or whoever, you know, and for that to be completely taken away, you know, that's the most difficult part. My grandmother's got dementia. My grandmother is in a care home. All the care homes are on lockdown, like strictly no visiting. So there's no visiting in hospitals, there's no visiting in care homes. So the fact I've not seen my grandmother, who's got dementia, since the 3rd of March is absolutely kind of like tearing me apart right now. Because I'm used to seeing her like 2-3 times a week, you know, even if it's just 10-15 minutes, just to make sure she's okay. And the fact that I can't do that is like driving me insane, you know. So it's difficult. We're all in the same boat, and like I say, you know, as a nurse, dealing with this on the front line, dealing with the challenges and everything at work, and coming home, and you know, when my girlfriend's at work, you know, we work different shifts and everything, so she goes to work, I'm at home, I'm like literally just sat within these four walls, like bouncing off these four walls, like going absolutely like stir crazy, like call it what you want, stir crazy, cabin fever. I feel like I'm going through all of them right now, just because I need some kind of more social interaction. You know, I'm contacting friends, contacting family, you know, doing all the FaceTime thing, but, you know, to me, it's not the same. It's definitely not the same. Being on FaceTime with somebody is not the same as actually being there, in their presence, in their company. It's just not the same. You know, unfortunately, it's all we've got at the moment, so we just need to utilise what we've got. I mean, thank God we've got it, because if I had absolutely no contact with them whatsoever, I really don't know what I'd be doing. So yeah, it's just kind of different, but what have I been doing to sort of like, you know, get through the day? You know, well, I've been going shopping when I can, just get some food in, you know, just get a bit of fresh air. Need it. You know, been playing a lot of games. What games have I beat recently? I beat the Final Fantasy remake. I enjoyed that. I played a lot of Streets of Rage 4. I've beat that about 4 or 5 times now. In fact, I need to get my videos up onto YouTube. What else have I been playing? I've been playing a lot of Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, the Warzone. Really like that Battle Royale, so I've been playing a lot of that. Like I say, just trying to keep busy. Recently downloaded Little Nightmares as well on PS4. Like, it's kind of like a game a bit like Limbo and Inside, from the people at Playdead. Not that Playdead made it, but it's in that vein kind of thing, so I've heard. And it's on sale right now on PS4. Got like the complete edition for, I think it's like a $5. So it was something I was quite interested in the beginning, but never actually got about to actually buying it, downloading it. And so I saw it on sale and thought, I ain't got nothing else to do right now, so I might as well. So I've not started it yet. I'm going to be playing that, and I've also downloaded the Ni no Kuni remaster, Ni no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch. So I've downloaded that as well, so I've just started that, so I'm going to be playing through that. I mean, you know, I understand a lot of people aren't at work at the moment. A lot of people have been sort of, you know, either fired or basically just being off indefinitely, and I know how much that can be affecting, and I know how worried you are. You know, I've got family members in that same, you know, it's happening to them basically. They just don't know what's going to go on with the job. I suppose I'm lucky with the job that I've got, that my job is safe as it is, because, you know, obviously there's always going to be people that need looking after. You know, right now it's the biggest like health issue thing going on in the world right now, so, you know, people need looking after. So I'm lucky that my job is safe. I'm lucky that I can go to work and there are people there that I can talk to. You know, that is something that I do feel very, very lucky about, and I don't take that for granted whatsoever. But, you know, times are hard, and it doesn't look like there's any sort of end sight at the moment. You know, there's no end in sight. There's no vaccine. And let's just be real and clear about that for a moment. There's currently no vaccine, you know, and who's to say there will be a vaccine at the end of this? There are viruses out there that there is no cure for. This could potentially be one of them. We don't know. We don't know how long this thing is going to last. And I think that's what the scary thing is that we just don't know how long this is going to last, and how long these restrictions on our life are going to be in place. You know, without a vaccine, you know, and people being immune to this virus, you know, without that, how do we gauge when it's going to be safe to actually go and see our families, go and see our friends? You know, when the government say you can do it, it's like, well, it don't make no sense to me, you know, and it's scary. It's a very, very scary time. I watched the Prime Minister's speech yesterday. Very, very sort of mixed messages going on. So I don't really understand it. Very angry, very upset at the time. Woke up today just even more angry, more upset because of the mixed messages going on. For example, I mean, my only concern right now, I don't care about going to parks or beaches or concerts or pubs or restaurants. I don't care about none of that. All I want to do is just go see my family. That's literally all I want to go do. And my issue is, how can you turn around and say people can go to the park or to a beach and spend all day there sunbathing, whatever, with all these strangers, but maintain your social distance, right? How can you say we can go do that, but I can't go sit in the garden of my family? You know, I can't go around to my sister's house or go sit in her garden and maintain that same distance. It makes absolutely no sense to me. That completely blows my mind. I mean, I'm not the smartest tool in the box, you know, smartest, sharpest, whatever you want to call it. I'm not. But to me, if you want to try and contain this virus, but sort of ease the restrictions slowly, then, you know, maybe they should have started with, well, let's keep everything kind of as it is because it seems to be working. However, we're going to allow this household and this household to meet up, you know, and actually, you know, maintain social distance at the house, but as long as it's like that one or two houses, you know what I mean? Yeah, like I am hearing this thing about social bubbles or something like that. You know, to me, that should have been like the first step, because a lot of people are suffering just from the fact that they can't see the family, can't see the brother, can't see the sister, can't see the mum, can't see the dad, can't see the grandkids, can't see the kids, can't see the nieces, the nephews, blah, 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 everything. A lot of people are suffering because of that, and I think it would really help morale for people. So if that could just happen, little things like that could happen, and I think that would contain the virus a lot more than it would by letting 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 people all in a park running around, sweating, you know, coughing, spluttering, sitting next to you, picking the nose, picking their arsehole, you don't know, putting their hands down. You know, I'd feel safer going to sit in the garden of my family member than I will going sitting in a park with thousands of strangers. But I don't know, maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm missing something there. I don't know. But, you know, it is what it is. You know, we're stuck right now. We are stuck. And it's difficult, so I needed to come on here just to vent a bit. Just get a few things off my chest, just to see how everyone else is getting on. You know, if you feel like having a chat, put a comment down below. I will reply. You know, if you're going through the same thing, then, you know, it is what it is. We are all in this together, and I understand. We've got things to look forward to, definitely. In the gaming world, of course, as long as there's no other delays. The Last of Us 2, definitely I'm looking forward to that, despite the leaks. I'm definitely looking forward to The Last of Us 2. I can't wait. Beyond that, we've got Ghost of Tsushima coming out, I think, in July. Definitely looking forward to that, and hopefully, you know, we're going to hear more about these next-gen consoles. So obviously Microsoft have their Xbox Inside Xbox, whatever it's called, showing gameplay of Xbox Series X games, which I didn't see any gameplay, but is what it is. You know, I'm just waiting for Sony to come out now and just announce what's going on with this PS5. I want to know what it looks like. I want to know the price. I want to know the release date. I'm like, come on, Sony, what's going on? I'm like waiting. We're like May now. It's supposed to be coming out at the end of the year, and yet we don't even know what this box looks like. We don't even know what launch titles are going to be on it. Well, kind of, we do. You know, if it does hit its holiday release date, and then obviously the likes of Assassin's Creed, Call of Duty, and FIFA are going to be on there. But you know, is there any first-party titles going to be on there? You know, exclusive games are going to be on there. We don't know. We don't even know what the box looks like. So, you know, I'm looking forward to them to finally revealing that. I'm hearing things that it's going to be like early to mid-June. They're going to look at, you know, showing it off and revealing more about it, but fingers crossed it happens soon, just because I want to get my pre-order down. But again, I suppose at the same time, Sony and Microsoft, even though they say things are still on track for the system to be released at the end of the year, you know, they're trying to navigate this minefield as well. You know, it's trying to get people back in the factory so they can actually manufacture these consoles, manufacture these games. You know, the developers are all working from home at the moment trying to develop these games, and then they've got to go through the manufacturing process, and you know, they need to get people back into work for all this to happen. So it's definitely a horrible start to the year. It's been a horrible start to this year, but you know, nothing can be helped. You know, it can't be helped. You know, all we can do is just take it day by day. Try and keep our minds occupied. Try not crack up. Try not crack up, guys. Don't crack up. We can do it. We can do it. I'm at the end of my rope, but I'm at the end of my rope, but we keep going. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. And we'll see it through to the end, and hopefully, you know, it won't be for much longer. That, you know, we can only hope for, can't we? So in the meantime, stay healthy, stay safe, keep your social distance if you can, stay in if you can, play your games, keep your mind occupied. Your mental health is so important right now. It's so important because a lot of people are struggling. A lot of people are struggling with mental health, and the concern, I think, is the aftermath of all this. You're going to see, you know, people with mental health issues go, you know, it's going to go right up. The cases of people with mental health issues are going to go right up after this, seriously. So, you know, you need to make sure your mental health is in check, and keep it healthy. Play your games, play your music, read your books, do anything you can to keep your mind occupied as much as. So yeah, that's it from me. Hitting the 18-minute mark now, so I think I've spoken enough. So yeah, as always, guys, don't forget to hit me up in the comment section. Don't forget to click that subscribe button. Go back, watch some videos on my channel, or whatever. Just before I finish, I have been, you know, thinking a lot about getting back into this streaming and gameplay and just the whole YouTube thing. You know, I know I've been sort of on and off now for quite a while, probably a few years now. It's simply because, like, when I first started YouTube, the community was so much different, and the people I started doing YouTube with and the groups I was part of at the time, and even though we're kind of all still in contact a bit, you know, we've sort of like, you know, we've all got our own things going on. So the group of people I used to always play games with, like, I'm in contact with them like all the time, but we don't play games together like a lot anymore. You know, and I think like the communities on YouTube, a lot of the people who I started out with and I was watching, I don't see them anymore. I don't know where a lot of these people have gone. I don't know if they've got new channels or what, but a lot of them I don't see. I know a lot of people sort of migrated over to Twitch and everything, but you know, I'm not necessarily that interested in watching people play a game. Like, I'd rather play that game myself. I don't necessarily want to sit there and watch people play a game. That's not to say, you know, people shouldn't do that. If that's what people enjoy, that's what people enjoy. I mean, I used to live stream quite a lot, and I liked it when people come and watch the stream, and it was great. It's just not necessarily my thing to do, to watch people do a live stream. You know, I used to like reviews, unboxings, and you know, just general discussion. Really, that's kind of thing I used to enjoy. And like I say, a lot of people that I used to watch just don't seem to be there anymore. So, you know, it is what it is. But I think at the same time, you know, I've not got the best laptop at the moment. I've not got the best equipment to be live streaming. The live streaming through the actual PS4 console obviously isn't the best. It's not very professional looking or anything like that. So, you know, I just think if I can't do great content and great professional looking content, then a lot of the times I don't see any point in doing it, because I know that, you know, there's better versions of it out there, so I know people will probably go to that. I mean, unless there was actually a big demand for me to keep doing it, then, you know, sometimes I just kind of think, well, I've not got the means to do it, I've not got the means to compete. Like I say, I am a nurse, I work, you know, really odd hours, work shift work, so, you know, on my days off, you know, I just want to kick back and play the games and just chill out. I don't play a lot of online games. I think the only online game I play at the moment is Call of Duty, and I only play that when my mate gets online and we play some Warzone, and that's about it. I've not bought a FIFA game now, I think, for about 2 years, so I don't play FIFA online anymore. Other multiplayer games I don't really touch, so, you know, I'll just play single player, and that's pretty much about it at the moment. So, you know, it is what it is. You know, and I've still not upgraded my Elgato software either. I've still got the first generation Elgato capture, which still does its job, still can capture in 1080p, which is great. I have been thinking about getting the new one, which you can actually record to an SD card on it. I can't remember that. I think it's 4K60 S Plus, the Elgato 4K60 S Plus or something like that. And basically the box, you can connect it to your console, and you can capture directly to an SD card, or you can do it like the normal way, connect it up to your console, to your laptop, to your computer, and catch it straight to your hard drive like that. So I have been thinking about getting one of them, but they are quite expensive as well at the moment, so I don't know. I might wait for a sale, but then again I might just wait until the PS5 drops as well. So, you know, we'll see. But like I say, with all this going on, it is something that I have been really thinking about getting back into. But unless I've got, you know, the actual equipment and everything to do it right, then we'll see. We'll just see what happens. We'll see what happens over the next few months. I have got some Streets of Rage 4 videos that I do need to upload to YouTube. The publisher sent me a code. I did try and upload them all to YouTube directly through the PS4. Just captured it all through the PS4, like a full playthrough, and then as I tried to upload each video, it kept saying file already uploaded, so unable to do it, unable to process. So I don't know what was happening, so I had to just delete everything because it just weren't working. So I do need to try and get them all back up there, but I'll try and do that before the end of this week, but we'll see what happens. So yeah, look out for me. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there, guys. I think I've rambled on enough. But if you're else at home doing nothing, you ain't got nothing else to do, then just watch the video. Yeah, so that's it from me. As always, don't forget to rate, comment and subscribe. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate all the views that I am still getting on this channel, even though I haven't been that active for a long time. But I do appreciate the people who come back to watch, and the people who still comment on the videos and whatnot and like the videos. I do appreciate all that. So yeah, keep doing what you're doing, guys. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll be back soon. So I'm out. Peace.